Hello everyone, welcome to Top Destinations channel. Today we'll be diving into Turkey. This country is amazing, like a beautiful tapestry made of ancient history, stunning landscapes and really friendly people. From the tall towers of Istanbul to the bright blue waters of the Mediterranean Sea, Turkey is a treat for your eyes, ears, nose and taste buds. We're talking busy markets overflowing with spices and treasures, old ruins whispering stories of empires, and the lovely smell of Turkish coffee everywhere. So, pack your bags, and let's go on an amazing trip through this captivating country where East meets West, and adventure is everywhere. Our first stop is in the heart of Turkey, Istanbul, a city that sits on two continents, Europe and Asia, joined by the amazing Bosphorus Strait. This special location has made Istanbul a mix of cultures for centuries, a place where ancient empires rose and fell, leaving behind amazing buildings and fascinating stories. Imagine walking through the streets where emperors once walked, looking at the beautiful mosaics of the Hagia Sophia, and getting lost in the twisting alleys of the Grand Bazaar. Istanbul is a city that will amaze you, whether you're drinking strong Turkish coffee in a local cafe, buying souvenirs in the busy markets, or just enjoying the lively atmosphere. Istanbul is an experience you won't forget. You can't go to Istanbul without visiting the famous Hagia Sophia, an amazing building that has stood for over 1,500 years. Once a church, then a mosque and now a museum, the Hagia Sophia's huge dome and detailed mosaics will amaze you. Just a short walk away is the magnificent blue mosque with its 6 tall towers. Go inside and you'll see beautiful blue tiles everywhere, creating a peaceful and breathtaking atmosphere. Remember to dress respectfully when visiting these religious sites, and be ready to take off your shoes. And don't forget to take a moment to just appreciate how grand and historically important these incredible buildings are. For a taste of Istanbul's exciting street life, go into the twisting alleys of the Grand Bazaar. This covered market is a sensory overload, with over 4,000 shops selling everything from spices and carpets to ceramics and jewelry. Don't be afraid to bargain with the friendly shopkeepers, it's part of the fun! And when you need a break from all the activity, pop into a cozy tea house for a cup of hot Turkish tea and some sweet baklava. As the sun sets over the Golden Horn, find a rooftop cafe with amazing views of the city, and think about your day in this captivating city. Istanbul is a city that will stay with you long after you leave. Next, we travel to the middle of Anatolia, to a land of incredible beauty, Cappadocia. This region is famous for its strange landscape of fairy chimneys, ancient cave houses and underground cities, carved by nature over millions of years. Imagine a landscape with tall rock formations that look like giant mushrooms, their unusual shapes made by erosion. These fairy chimneys were once home to early Christians who carved churches and monasteries into the soft rock, creating a unique and fascinating underground world. Cappadocia feels like a dream, where history and nature come together to create an unforgettable experience. One of the best places to experience the magic of Cappadocia is the Goreim Open-Air Museum, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here you can explore rock-cut churches and monasteries from the 10th and 11th centuries, decorated with well-preserved frescoes. Go inside the dark church, named because it's dimly lit, and look at the bright colors of its frescoes showing scenes from the Bible. Or wander through the nunnery, a complex of connected caves that were once home to nuns. The Goreim Open-Air Museum shows the skill and artistry of the people who once lived in this magical land. You haven't really seen Cappadocia until you've seen it from a hot air balloon. As the sun rises, casting a warm glow over the fairy chimneys, you'll float silently over this magical landscape, feeling like you're in a dream. From high above the ground, you'll really understand how big and grand Cappadocia's unique geology is. The experience is both humbling and exciting, and it's sure to be a highlight of your trip to Turkey. As you gently come back down to earth, you'll have memories of this magical place that will last forever. Cappadocia is a destination that will capture your imagination and leave you speechless. Pamukkale, it means cotton castle in Turkish, and when you see this natural wonder, you'll know why. Imagine a landscape made by giants, a cascade of bright white terraces with pools of the most beautiful turquoise water. For centuries, these hot springs have been attracting visitors, drawn by the warm, mineral-rich waters that people believe are good for your health. The Romans even built the spa city of Hierapolis here, and you can still walk among its impressive ruins today. But the real stars are the travertines. These formations are made by calcium deposits from the hot springs, slowly building up over thousands of years into these amazing stepped pools. Walking barefoot on the travertines, feeling the smooth, cool stone and the warm water, is an experience like no other. Now you used to be able to swim anywhere in Pamukkale, but to protect this delicate environment, you can't do that anymore. But don't worry, you can still swim in some areas. The most popular spot is the antique pool, also known as Cleopatra's Pool. Legend says that Cleopatra herself bathed in these waters. True or not, swimming amongst ancient Roman columns in the mineral-rich water is really special. It's like swimming in history. Besides the antique pool, you can also explore the Hierapolis Archaeology Museum. This museum has lots of artifacts found in the ancient city, giving you a glimpse into life there during Roman times. You'll see mosaics, statues, and everyday objects, all telling stories of a time long ago. But for me, the real magic of Pamukkale is just being there. Walking barefoot on the travertines, feeling the sun and looking out over the valley is truly relaxing. Some people might say Pamukkale is a bit of a tourist trap, and yes, it can get busy. But it's worth it. Just get there early in the morning, or later in the afternoon when it's quieter. And while you're there, why not stay a night or two in the nearby town? There are lots of nice hotels and guest houses with stunning views of the travertines. Imagine relaxing in a thermal pool on your balcony, drinking Turkish tea as the sun sets over the cotton castle. Pure magic. So, when you're planning your Turkish adventure, be sure to visit Pamukkale. It's a place where you can connect with nature, learn about history, and make memories that will last a lifetime. Trust me, you won't regret it. We're walking through Ephesus, once a busy Roman city and now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Imagine people walking on these marble streets, senators, merchants, gladiators, everyday Romans, all part of this great civilization. And here is the Library of Celsus, showing how much the Romans loved knowledge. Built in the 2nd century AD, this magnificent building held over 12,000 scrolls, a treasure of ancient wisdom. Just imagine the scholars here discussing philosophy, reading ancient texts. Sadly, fire destroyed much of the library, but even these ruins tell stories of a glorious past. Now you might be thinking this place is crowded, and you'd be right. Ephesus is popular, and for good reason, but don't let that stop you. Get here early or late to avoid the crowds and enjoy the magic of this place. Trust me, it's worth it. As we walk further into Ephesus, you can almost feel history. We're approaching the Great Theater, a huge amphitheater that once held over 25,000 people. Can you hear the roar of the crowd, the gladiators fighting, the emperors speaking? This theater wasn't just for entertainment, it was a political and social center, a place where emperors made announcements, where religious ceremonies happened, where Roman life thrived. Imagine the drama on this stage, the speeches that echoed through these stones. Even today the acoustics are amazing. Stand in the middle of the stage and speak. You'll feel like you're back in time, feeling the power of the Roman Empire. Look out for the intricate carvings and details on the theater. They show the skill of the Roman builders. Our journey through Ephesus brings us to a place of legend and loss, the Temple of Artemis. Once one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, this huge temple was even bigger than the Parthenon in Athens. Imagine its tall marble columns, a shining beacon of devotion to the goddess of the hunt. Sadly, all that's left is one reconstructed column, a reminder of time passing. But even gone, the Temple of Artemis is important. Close your eyes and picture the pilgrims, the priests, the offerings, the rituals. Feel the history in this sacred space. Though destroyed and rebuilt many times, the temple's legacy remains. It speaks to the power of faith, the rise and fall of civilizations, and the enduring allure of ancient wonders. Even though we can only imagine its former glory, the Temple of Artemis reminds us that even the greatest empires crumble, leaving behind only whispers and stones. We've left the ancient ruins of Ephesus for the sunny shores of Antalya, a lively city where history meets the Mediterranean. And the best place to experience this is Kalechi, Antalya's charming old town. Stepping into Kalechi is like stepping back in time. Narrow, cobblestone streets wind through Ottoman-era houses, their balconies decorated with colorful flowers. The air smells of spices, you hear laughter, and the call to prayer from ancient mosques. As you wander through the alleys, peek into the hidden courtyards, look at the artisan shops with handmade carpets and ceramics, and maybe have a cup of Turkish coffee at a traditional cafe. And don't forget to look up, you'll see minarets and ancient city walls telling stories of the past. From the old town we go to the edge of Antalya, where the turquoise Mediterranean Sea meets the Duden waterfalls. Here, the Duden River falls dramatically over cliffs, creating a mesmerizing cascade. You can see this natural wonder from different places. Take a boat trip to the bottom of the falls and feel the spray on your face. Hike along the clifftop trails for amazing views, or just relax in a nearby park, listening to the sound of the waterfall and enjoying the beautiful nature. The Duden waterfalls show the raw power and beauty of nature. They offer a peaceful break from the city and a chance to connect with nature. Take your time, breathe in the fresh air, and let the beauty of the falls wash over you. Antalya isn't just history and waterfalls, it's also a gateway to Turkey's famous turquoise coast. Imagine beautiful beaches, clear waters shimmering under the sun, and ancient ruins on cliffs overlooking the sea. Whether you want to relax or have an adventure, Antalya's coastline has something for everyone. Relax on sunny beaches, swim in the azure waters, try water sports like windsurfing and parasailing, or explore hidden coves by boat. And for history lovers, the coastline has ancient cities and archaeological sites waiting to be discovered. Explore the ruins of Perge, Aspendos, and Side, each with its own story. So, grab your sunscreen, your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the magic of Antalya's turquoise coast. Well, there you have it. 5 amazing destinations that show the heart and soul of Turkey. From the magical Cappadocia, where hot air balloons float over fairy chimneys, to the ancient streets of Ephesus, where you can almost hear the Roman Empire, Turkey is a country you'll love. Whether you love history, food, or adventure, Turkey has it all. So, which destination is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this guide, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more travel videos. Hoşça kalın. Goodbye.